Welcome to the second module of the RainWise program's Contractor Skill-Building Webinar Series. My name is Carrie Simpson, and I'm a consultant hired by the utilities to produce these modules to help small businesses succeed with the RainWise program. This module is one of 5 modules intended to help prospective RainWise contractors evaluate their abilities, resources, and readiness to start a small business and specifically to succeed at becoming a RainWise contractor. So let's begin. Module 2, Starting Your This series is designed for people who want to start their own RainWise business but need help getting started. RainWise seeks to increase the numbers of installations in Seattle within combined sewer basins. Content is adapted from the RainWise Academy, a 12-week course hosted by RainWise program staff and South Seattle College in 2020. Additional resources are available at 700milliongallons.org/RainWise/contractor-resources. This includes program basics, how the program works, how to do some of the technical aspects of the program, such as piping and gluing, or how to do a site plan. Contact RainWise with your questions at rainwise@seattle.gov.
My name is Jo Sullivan, and I work for King County Wastewater Treatment Division, and I'm thrilled you are interested in getting started with RainWise. RainWise is a rebate program and team effort between Seattle Public Utilities and King County Wastewater Treatment Division. RainWise rebates provide funding for private property owners to hire RainWise-trained contractors to install rain gardens and/or cisterns to manage the rain that falls on their roofs. RainWise installations can help stop sewer overflows and prevent flooding. This slide shows how RainWise cisterns and rain gardens work. The cisterns fill up and are equipped with a special low-flow valve that lets water trickle out slowly. The cistern empties after each storm and is ready to fill up the next time it rains. Rain gardens are bowl-shaped gardens with spongy soil that lets water soak directly into the ground. Besides managing stormwater, rain gardens add attractive landscaping, and cisterns can be a source of summer water if the low-flow valve is closed in late spring. As of summer 2022, the RainWise rebate is up to $4 per square foot of roof area captured. The rebate is occasionally adjusted to accommodate changes in specifications and inflation. In addition to the environmental benefit of providing climate-resilient landscape designs and installations that help property owners keep our local waters clean, becoming a RainWise contractor brings many benefits, including promotion of your business. The RainWise program is promoted through in-person and online events, webinars, social media, and many other outlets. You will have the opportunity to meet eligible property owners at these events and benefit from this promotion. Potential customers find RainWise contractors on the RainWise website listed on this slide, 700milliongallons.org/RainWise/find-a-contractor. This link will include contact information and links to your website and/or social media. The RainWise web page listings are searchable by the area or service you want to promote to potential customers. This includes languages spoken, types of projects you specialize in, and any other features that you want to share. RainWise contractors also have the opportunity for additional skill-building webinars and workshops, and both networking and information sharing opportunities. RainWise is happy to promote your success stories on our social media channels as well. Just a reminder, in order to design and construct RainWise installation in Seattle, you need to complete our RainWise contractor orientation, be a licensed and bonded contractor in the state of Washington, and submit your license, your Seattle business license and Washington's contractor's license to rainwise@seattle.gov.
RainWise contractors are independent businesses. Seattle Public Utilities and King County want to encourage you to become a RainWise contractor, but do not have any legal obligation to help you start or keep your business going. Please make sure you do your research and consult financial experts. Research and understand how you will pay yourself, your reporting responsibilities, and tax liabilities, and note that there are different rules for different types of businesses. Take time to evaluate the pros and cons of becoming self-employed, and evaluate now and decide on changes needed to reach your goals. You may or may not have your own business today, and that's okay, but we are here to help. Please reach out to RainWise@seattle.gov with any questions you may have.
Welcome to the Starting Your RainWise Business module. This module's objective is to help you incorporate RainWise successfully into your business. Let's get started and take a deep dive into the steps involved and the resources available. Here are the basic steps to become a RainWise contractor. You'll want to register and license your business with local, state, and relevant federal entities. You're going to want to set up financial systems, operational systems, create a marketing plan, and submit paperwork to the RainWise program. Here is the paperwork that is required before you can be a RainWise promoted contractor and build a RainWise rebated project in the City of Seattle. You'll need a City of Seattle business license, which is renewed every year, a Washington State contractor's license, liability insurance and surety bonding, a complete IRS W-9 form, a complete RainWise questionnaire, and completed program requirements such as the COVID-19 safety plan, if applicable. You can look at all the RainWise paperwork and find other business formation resources at the 700milliongallons.org/RainWise/contractors resources link at the bottom of this screen. Now we are going to do the deeper dive into the steps to start your business promised in the first module of this series. The link on the bottom of your screen should open the How to Start Your RainWise Business Flowchart PDF, which is also posted on 700milliongallons.org/RainWise/contractor resources webpage. We suggest you pull up a copy of the handout and follow along. We compiled a lot of resources to help facilitate the formation of your new business. Some steps need to be done in order, so just go ahead and follow the flowchart in order. On this first page, you will see the tangible products you need to create for your business marked in red. The items shown on the bottom row of this first page should look familiar from the previous slide as the paperwork that will need to be submitted to Seattle Public Utilities for review and processing. The second page of this handout has a lot of embedded links that will get you right where you need to go to complete the step. On the following slides, you'll see many of these steps broken down with a lot more information and relevant links embedded in the presentation. Now, let's make our way through the steps. As we said before, please consult legal and financial advice from professional experts. If you haven't already, you will want to download the PDF of the flowchart. You may also choose to pause this video multiple times and check out the links as you move forward. So, step 1. There are 2 parts to this step. The first part is to research and pick a company name. The links here will help you verify that no other Washington State business has your proposed business name and that your proposed name is not federally trademarked. You will want to determine what, if any, trade or doing business as names you would like for your business are taken. The second part of this step is to choose a business structure and register with the state of Washington as an entity. Examples of a business structure are sole proprietor, limited liability company, LLC, or a corporation, such as an S-Corp. There are tons of helpful resources for small businesses in Washington to help you decide which entity to choose. Further information can be found online, including the guide that is linked at the bottom of this slide. Additional resources will also be found on the last slide of this module. Step 2. Register with the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS. the federal agency that manages taxes for individuals and businesses. As part of this step, you will apply to receive your federal tax number, which is abbreviated EIN. This is like a personal Social Security number, but is tied to your business. A pro tip: many small business owners choose to get an EIN so that their personal information is protected. However, you are allowed to use your personal Social Security number if you choose to be a sole proprietor or are a one-owner LLC. The link on the screen at the bottom will take you to where you can get your own EIN number, as well as it contains other resources for small businesses. Step 3. Depending on what business structure you choose, you will want to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business designated to accept mail, official documents, and service of process on behalf of a corporation, an LLC, or a limited partnership. A registered agent must have a physical address in Washington. A P.O. box is not sufficient. Whether you're just forming your new business or your business is already formed, you can be your own registered agent in Washington State. If this is a path you want to proceed, here's how. When you file your business formation documents with the Washington Secretary of State, there is a space available on the form for you to fill out your registered agent's information. Since you will be acting as your own registered agent, you will fill out your name and physical street address. This is the address where documents will be sent. If you act as your own registered agent, you must be a resident of the state of Washington with a physical street address where these official documents can be delivered. You must also maintain regular business hours at the address. You will need to print your name as well as sign in order to officially consent to being the registered agent for your business. Once the formation documents are approved by the Secretary of State, you are officially your business's registered agent. You may also decide to find a registered agent service to act as your registered agent. The link at the bottom of this slide takes you to the Secretary of State website and explains all about registered agents. Step 4 is filing with the Washington Secretary of State. Regardless of which business structure you choose, you will need to register with Washington State as a business. Here are useful links for this step. They will help you to set up your business with the Secretary of State, give more information on the steps to form a business in Washington State, and a link to a handy business licensing wizard. You will receive a Unified Business Identifier Number, or UBI, no matter what type of business structure you choose. Step 4 completes the process to obtain your Washington business license and get the required licenses and permits. Once you have registered your business in Washington, you can open a business bank account using your federal EIN and your state UBI numbers. Step 5. You are now at the point where you can open a business bank account. This will help you keep your personal and business finances separate. It makes sense to open an account at the same bank or credit union where you have your personal account so that you can easily transfer funds between the accounts. You will need to show your bank the EIN number from the IRS and the UBI number from Washington State to open your business bank account. They will issue you checks and a debit card, and you'll be able to pay bills online. You can also apply for a small business line of credit from your bank or get a business credit card. Ask your bank about the options and decide what is the best for you. The benefits of a business bank account is that you can track all of your income and expenses separately from your personal bank account. Your business can also start paying for some or all of the expenses that are crucial to run a business, such as your cell phone, internet, tools, and vehicle cost. Your business can also pay you through payroll or an owner's draw, which is a bank transfer from the business to your personal checking account. When it comes time to pay your taxes, both state and federal, having all of your business expenses and income in one account will make your life so much easier. Steps 6 through 8 will be covered in a lot of detail in the next module, but we will give you an overview here. Step 6, you will open or update a Secure Access Washington account to include your state business license through the Department of Revenue. Step 7, at this point, you should also decide if you're going to do all the work yourself or if you're going to have employees. You can always change that in the future. Step 8 is signing up for Labor and Industries account, whether you have employees or not. If you're going to have employees, you'll need to obtain and pay workers' compensation insurance, something to consider at this point about hiring people. While it can be risky to have employees if you are unsure of how much work you're going to have on a regular basis, the advantage of having employees is that you can charge your clients for the employees' hourly labor costs, plus your costs of having employees, plus a profit markup. For instance, if you hire someone and pay them $20 an hour to work for you, their labor is an expense of your business. When you bill the client, you can charge more for their labor per hour. An example is 2 to 3 times more. For every hour your employee is working for you, the client can be billed $40 to $60 an hour. This markup will cover the costs of having employees, such as taxes, insurance, benefits, overhead, and payroll costs. Remember that your employee's time may not be 100% billable to the client, such as running back to the store for something, general business planning, phone or email, conferences with you. So your markup will cover the hidden costs of having employees. There will be a lot more detail about this in the 4th module on hiring people. Steps 9 through 12 will also be covered in more detail in the next module. Step 9 includes opening or updating your City of Seattle business license and opening a File Local account. You can do this step at any time. You will need to renew your City of Seattle business license every year. Step 10 is purchasing general liability insurance to protect you and your personal assets from a lawsuit or other dispute about your work. Since you will be making changes to someone else's property, the City of Seattle will ask for you to have professional liability insurance. Step 11 involves purchasing contractor surety bonding. A contract surety bond is used to guarantee the performance of a contractor for a construction contract. If the contractor falls through, the surety company must secure another contractor to complete the project or reimburse the project owner for any financial loss. As we mentioned a little earlier, for RainWise, you will need to be registered as a contractor in the state of Washington. Step 12 is registering as a construction contractor with the state's Department of Labor and Industries. When you get your contractor's license, it will be linked to your Secure Access Washington, or SAW, account to include your state business license through the Department of Revenue and Labor and Industries. The link on this slide will take you to the web page where you can register as a construction contractor. To be a RainWise contractor, you need to be a licensed general contractor or specialized contractor in the state of Washington. As you saw in the last slide, for RainWise, you will need to be a licensed general contractor or specialized contractor in the state of Washington. These are the 2 classifications of construction contractors that Washington State has. A little information on both of these. General contractors can perform most types of construction work. They also can hire subcontractors in multiple specialties. Specialty contractors can only perform work in the specialty they are registered in. They cannot hire subcontractors. To find out more, you can watch this contractor overview webinar. It's focused on the plumbing business, but it is relevant to RainWise. Congratulations! You are in the home stretch of the process to become a RainWise contractor. The 3 steps on this slide are optional, but highly recommended. Once you become a RainWise contractor, you will be given a landing page on the RainWise website in the example on the bottom left of the screen. This can include your business mission and vision statement, services you offer, and contact information. The benefits of having your own website include having a place to send prospective customers and share a portfolio of projects. This allows homeowners or other property owners who are on the RainWise website to differentiate and choose between available RainWise contractors. For some RainWise contractors, having an active social media presence and social media accounts is equally as important because this is how they get new customers. For additional guidance on marketing your RainWise business, please follow the link on the resources page on the last slide of this presentation. An additional webinar with more information on promoting your business is available on the RainWise Contractors webpage. You can scroll down to Contractor Skill-Building Webinars and click on Getting Your RainWise Business Online. You'll recognize these final steps. They're all about turning in the paperwork required to be a contractor for the RainWise program. This includes filling out your W-9 form, completing a RainWise program questionnaire, which helps the RainWise program learn more about you, your business, and the things you want to focus on, to complete program requirements such as the COVID-19 safety plan, if it's still needed, and submitting copies of your Seattle business license and your Washington contractor's license to the RainWise program. Today we shared some of the steps for forming a landscape and construction business in Seattle, Washington, and we hope that you're excited about starting a business that will include RainWise. We hope you found this Starting Your RainWise Business module helpful in terms of outlining steps you can take and providing links and resources that will help you along the way. Future modules of this series will cover working with government agencies, hiring people, and estimating and invoicing. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this module. Here is some suggested homework. Review the RainWise Business Flowchart to complete each step. Review the Washington Small Business Guide, which is a very fantastic comprehensive resource. You can also get your EIN from the IRS, which will allow you to conduct business and not need to use your own personal Social Security number. And for more references, you can download the Homework and Resources Reference Guide, and that will include all the links mentioned in this presentation. We've got links to the Contractor Skill-Building landing page here, and included are more resources about small business ownership and how to start and maintain a business in the city of Seattle and in Washington State. This module covered quite a lot, and there is quite a lot to starting and running a successful business. Please don't get discouraged. RainWise staff are here to support you through the next steps of the program. Send an email to rainwise@seattle.gov and put New Contractor Question in the subject line if we can help you in any way. Thanks so much. We hope this module has piqued your interest and you will join the RainWise effort as a contractor. If you have questions about the RainWise program, how to become a contractor, any ideas you'd like to share, any concerns you'd like addressed, please reach out to rainwise@seattle.gov. We want to thank you so much for your time. Materials for this Launch Your RainWise Business series were adapted from the RainWise Academy, a 12-week course hosted by RainWise and South Seattle College in 2020.